Hi everyone, Suzanne here. Welcome to my kitchen. I work out a lot in my kitchen. I actually designed the kitchen because every other room in the house is teeny tiny. So anyway, as you know, I'm working on a course for you for the caregivers who need care and support. So I put together some mini classes that will address your physical body, your emotional body, how your brain works, and how you feel. How is your spirit? So this class is actually going to work on the physical body and teach you a few tips that can really make your workout easier for you. Okay, well first let's start with the shoulders. Everybody has tight shoulders, right? And you could try different sizes of circle because you're going to get to different tissues. Okay, I used to do everything big, 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 big. And then one of my teachers said, you know, there's a lot of things you're missing. So go the other direction. Oh, it feels so good. If it doesn't feel good, change what you're doing until it feels better. Okay, then I'm going to shake my right arm. Have you ever watched the swimmers at the Olympics? This is what they do before they do their big swim. So I started doing it. I love it. I'm going to hold on here and shake the leg. And just feel like you're freeing it up. And other leg. Great, excellent. All right, neck. Side to side. Pretend your ear is listening to something the shoulder is saying. In the old days, my students would lift the shoulder to get closer to the ear. And think that you're holding two big buckets of water. So there's no way that shoulder is going to go up now. Okay, now you're just going to swivel to the two directions. I like to imagine that I'm in water up to my chin so that when I move my neck, I have that wonderful support from water. Excellent. Okay, if you'd like to take a half circle with the up and over. For some people with neck issues, they really shouldn't be going backwards with the head, so I like that up and over option. But I will show the full thing if you are up for doing it. If you're not sure, take a hand and support your head, so then it's just safer. Okay, excellent. Okay, up and a down and up and a down. We're going to absolutely exhaust these muscles because when you exhaust them, the tension just drains away. It's harder and harder the faster you go. Okay, and release. Feel like your head is a balloon with helium and it's floating up, up, up. Feel the length in the neck now. Okay, let's talk about this chest and shoulders. Many of us are sitting for many hours, perhaps at a computer, and the shoulders slump forward and then the head goes way forward. So it's a huge strain on the back. So what we're going to do is really open the chest, and I'm going to turn around. You want to start working the musculature back here. It's going to stabilize and strengthen the shoulder, what they call the shoulder girdle. Okay, so what I want you to do is try to get this shoulder blade really close to that one. So squeeze them together, let it go. Squeeze them together, let it go. Squeeze together, let it go. Squeeze, now squeeze more. Let it go. Squeeze, squeeze more. Let it go. Keep doing that. And notice the stronger you're getting in the shoulder girdle, the more open your chest gets. It's all connected. Great. All right, let's do some arm swings. It releases a lot of the tension in the shoulder joint and the surrounding tissues. Let's take it up and over, up and over, up and over. Get a nice knee bend here and other side. Just the swing first. Remember, you're still having control through the abdominals. And a full circle. Doubles. Reverse. Pretend your arms are longer than they are. Great. This is called mountain position. So stand in your mountain, show me your open chest and your strong shoulder girdle. Okay, we're going to talk about this area. We all have issues here. I'm just going to show something. When I'm tired, look at what happens to my posture. I'm not a big computer person, so I have a little bit different issue. But I get tired and my shoulders go back, my belly comes out, and it's not painful, but there's some discomfort here. So I catch myself and I go, oh, Suzanne. So what I want you to do is put your hands on your rib cage, look down at the pelvis. If your pelvis is way in front of you, I want you to bring it back and really keep your stacking the bones, okay? So you want to stack the rib cage over the pelvis. Okay, another problem is people are here and here. So I tell you, the strength of the back it's just weaker and weaker and weaker. So go back to your mountain. Let's talk about the placement of the neck and the head. Even though you got your shoulders back and your chest open, what I also see is people have forgotten the head. So they've done all this great work with the shoulder, but the head is still forward. So I want you to put that helium balloon on again and let it float back until you really feel that you're over the trunk. Excellent. Okay, I brought a chair. You don't have to use it, but it can be useful because you can hold things longer. So, remember we swung the arms. We're going to do the same thing, but with the legs. Great. I guess I'll do it that way. Oh, it felt good. Now take the pelvic area in a circle. Both directions. Now we're going to tilt. We're going to drop one hip while the other one is still up. And drop, and drop. You see this a lot in Latin dancing. So you can do it a little quicker. And really fast. When I'm doing mini workouts, I like to change up the timing and definitely go for some faster things to really get a good workout. All right, let's take the arms like this. We're doing a lot of training here. A lot of people think you have to be in flexion to get the abdominals, but there's a lot of doctors who feel you can get more strength abdominally through the spine when you work with extension, with the long body. So bringing your arms like this, and as the hips go in one direction, the arms slide. It's slide, slide, slide. You're also getting toning in the side hip, which for many of us is weak. Okay, let's try faster. You might find you have more range on one side or the other. Okay, and release. And let's go back to the circle. I bet you feel more lubricated now. Okay, figure 8. This gets so many muscles. It's a great one. Great. All right, just take a look at your legs and actually the whole body, and just like stacking we talked about, head, neck, shoulders over the trunk, over the hips. Okay, now we're going to talk about the feet and the legs. There's a possibility that you're too far back when you stand. I'm exaggerating here. Or maybe you're too far forward. So I want you to take a minute, go too far, and then go less far, and then pause and see how you feel. Excellent. All right, for the feet, lift the heel and press into the toes. And then put the heel down. Take your bottom back. And we won't do this very long. It's just a little bit of a warm-up. But we'll do something like this later in another video. Okay, circle the ankles. I've had many ankle injuries and I refused surgery. So what that means is that I've had to really take care of myself daily, weekly, monthly. I'm not a candidate for running, but I love hiking trails, being in nature. And take the other side. Great. Come back to your mountain position. Allow yourself to feel really good right now. Fantastic. Thanks so much for joining me today.